Hey, what's going on, family? It's your man Abrew Yashar in the studio, man. We got a banger as always, man. Today, this video was sent to me about being broke, and this lady was saying that she was broke, and so I don't know if she was being facetious or she just literally, hey, I'm just out of bread. But I'm reacting to this video, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. So, shout out to the content creator. Her name and link would be in the bio of this, in the description of this video. So, because it's her content, man, I like to give credit to the content creator. So, let's get to it, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear what she's saying. So, let's get to it.
I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. Yeah, I'm broke. And guess what? And I want the fucking world to know, yeah, I'm broke. Because why would I be sitting up here pretending like I have some shit I don't have? Huh? Why do y'all do that to yourselves? I'm broke. Bitch, I am the brokest motherfucker on this motherfucking earth right now. I hate these rent prices. First of all, y'all's kids done broke into my car about 50 fucking times. My insurance done dropped I'm broke. And I'm okay saying I'm broke. You guys should try it sometime. Look at yourself in the mirror or in your phone and say, "Hi, I'm broke." Yeah, and I don't feel no type of way about that shit. Because we all are. Why people like to pretend? I don't know. But honestly, the world is broke. Like, majority of y'all are broke. So y'all sit up here and love to pretend like y'all are not. Nope, we all are. We're
Hey, I'm gonna stop it right there, man. But yes, I like what she was saying. She was like, "Hey, man, I'm broke, man." But you know what? The world is broke. FEMA broke. The government broke. Cats out here in the street broke. Everybody broke, man. Nobody really got no real money anymore. Besides, a lot of people do pretend that they have this and have that. Now, because I was talking to a guy a couple months back, probably last year sometime, youngster, man, youngster. He was very impressionable. And he was saying, man, he was working at a warehouse and he was working like 60, 70 hours a week, overtime and everything. And he said, man, I'm going to buy me a Hellcat. All my boys got one. I got to give me a Hellcat, man. And I'm like, okay, that's $100. Is charging 180 to $100,000 for these cars, depending on the trim level that you get. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna put about 10,000. I asked him how much he gonna put down, and he was hesitant, but then he was saying about $10,000 to $12,000 down. And I'm like, bro, you gonna put $10,000 to $12,000 down on a depreciating asset? You know what I mean? But that comes in not being influenced by the world and start trying to educate yourself about money. So he was like, yeah, man, I already did the research on it. I'm gonna go get this Hellcat. I think he wanted the demon or the red one of it was one of the high ones. He said like it was gonna be like as a finance man, it's gonna be like 101,000 and something like that. Blue, blue, blue. I said, okay, bro, that's a lot of money for a car. He was like, so what you drive? I said, I drive an old truck. I'm not trying to impress none of you ninjas out here. I drive an old truck, brother, and it get me from point A to point B. If I need to go out of town, now I have something nice to ride in. Don't get it twisted. But I'm at a stage in my life where I can afford the maintenance, and I can. Because see, what people don't realize, you might can afford that car payment, but it be that maintenance when you take that thing and say shop, and they telling you it's gonna cost you about $1,000 per tire. Like one of my vehicles, $1,000 for a tire, and you like, um, or your oil change going you about $600 or $1,000. See, people don't understand the maintenance on these cars. You think you can get this car and just pay the payment, but then the tires, the maintenance, the insurance. And so I got a guy in the car dealership business. So good. Well, I call him associate. And I was just asking him, I said, hey man, what's the average price on these cars? And with finance, if you put about $10,000 to $12,000 down, because I called him in front of this young man. And he was saying $10,000 down on this car with solid credit. you're looking at about $1,500 to $1,800 a month. $1,500 to $1,800 a month, man. And that's financing this thing, I think 72 or 84 months or something like that. And I'm like, bro, with $1,500 to $1,800 a month, $10,000 down. If you take that $10,000 and go get you a house, fix her up, or just a house, you could put about $3,000 down, $200,000 house. I know people like, man, what $200,000 house is a shack? Maybe. But okay, you got $10,000 down, FHA loan, you put 3% down in a solid neighborhood with a good school district. If you can afford a $100,000 car, you can afford a $300,000 house. 3% down on that going to cost you about $9,000 on a $300,000 house in a solid school district. The equity going to go up over time. Now you could, flip that, get your money out of it, and go from there. Not being caught up in this rat race of society or having an $1,800 car payment. They're gonna break down. They're gonna have to go to the shop. You know what I mean? Or you go in there, you buy this house in a college area and rent it out to the students. You know what I mean? If you don't want to live there, you go in there, you buy it, rent it out to students, man. 4 or 5 students, you have the 3 or 4, 5 bedroom, 3 to 5 bedroom, rent per room out to the students. You know what I mean? So it's ways to try to learn money. And listen, I'm not telling y'all nothing because I'm telling y'all something that I had to learn over time because I didn't have nobody to teach me about money. So I had to get it out the mud and learn from my heartaches and mistakes and doing dumb stuff over the years. You know what I mean? So I got tired of being broke, you know what I mean? And having a few dollars in the bank, you know what I mean? I ain't got much. So anybody listening, I ain't got much. Probably on my last $500. That's it. You know what I mean? So, but I'm telling you, man, the world is broke. Everything's inflated. Food is high. Daycare is ridiculous, man. I feel bad for the young parents right now. Any young parents or anybody who having kids, oh man, I heard one lady said she's paying like $1,600 a month in daycare. I'm like, my goodness. I remember when my kids was in daycare, I think it was like $100 and some dollars, but that was a long time ago. My kids are grown now, and so I understand things go up over time. But yes, everything went up except the except your paycheck, except your salaries. You know what I mean? I'm seeing people robbing Peter to pay Paul at this time. I'm seeing these payday loans is coming back. I'm seeing these digital money where people can fill out things and get caught in these new scams. Everybody trying to get extra money. Everybody trying to survive. But I tell y'all, the quickest way, this just experience that I've seen that work. The quickest way to build wealth or to get yourself out of a rut is you're gonna have to come together with like-minded people in a tribal situation. I know everybody wants their own house. I understand that. Everybody wants their own space. Everybody, you don't want to have to share nothing. But if you truly having financial problems, you know what I mean? I'm not saying this lady is. I don't know her like that. She's just a content creator that her video was sent to me. But if you truly having financial problems in here, in life, you're going to have to come together with roommates or with family members. Everybody want to do it on their own, man. Even my babies, even my kids say, hey, Dad, I just want an apartment by myself. And I'm looking at these apartments is $1,700 to $2,000 for one bedroom. You know what I mean? Especially the way I'm living at. And it's like, and they can go higher. And I'm like, I know what you make. You know what I mean? Stay home, get your money together when you leave here. Go ahead and get your house. So now you're building equity in a good school district. Now, I bought a house in the wrong area and had to lost money on it. So I try to tell my kids to learn from my mistakes. So get your house in a good school district, solid house, And then you got equity in 5 years. You can sell it. You pull your equity out. You go buy you something else, buy your car and another house. You know what I mean? Don't go out here and get this apartment. They're going to cost you $1,700 to $2,000 a month, especially by yourself. Make sure you got a roommate or somebody who can help you, so you can stack some cheese, man, and get it out the mud. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing worse than having a place over your head and you can't afford it and you stressing, and then something happened like a car breakdown or accident or just something to set you back financially. So I want people to really trying to be responsible with their finances as much as possible. But the quickest way to come out of this thing is do like the Asians, do like the Hispanics do, man. I study other nationalities, and their roommate, they'll buy one house and several people live in there. You know what I mean? And the next thing you know, in a year, they own 3 houses. All of them got brand new Chevys or Fords or whatever. So it can happen, but we have been taught, especially my people, that we can't get along and why you got to be the leader. And, well, somebody always got to be the leader. That's how order is restored, by having an elder or a matriarch or patriarch or leader in each situations, man. Like I heard one group was saying, I went to dinner with a family member, and he was saying that a couple guys get together every week and they put $50 in this account. And over time, they're able to go buy houses, cash, money. Because if $50, you got 20 guys, you know what I mean? That's $1,000 a week. It's $52,000 a year. A couple of years go by, interest compound on that, man. You got plenty of money to go buy a house cash or apartment building or whatever y'all want to do together. So it can be done, but we have to come together as a collective group and get it done. So with that said, man, you don't have to be broke. You can dig it. You can get it out the mud. You can be financially successful without being a rapper, without being an entertainer, without selling your body, without doing OnlyFans, without doing all this degrading mess. You can be successful. It takes patience, but it can happen. And with that said, man, I'm Abrew Yashar, man. Y'all take it easy. And until next time, shalom.